Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday, October the 18th. This is the live pre-markets analysis on successful trading. We see that Mr. Mickey is waiting to catch a 10 bagger while eating poisson braisé au Carrefour Bonamoussadi de Douala. Does anybody want a piece? Surely, yes. I'm very familiar with Carrefour Bonamoussadi of Douala. It has been maybe a couple of years since I've been there. So, congratulations to you, Mr. Mickey, for making it there. Sir, if you are not too busy with your poisson braisé, poisson braisé, for those who may not be fluent in French, means broiled fish. So, is it broil or actually whatever that is done to that fish? The Atlantic Ocean is not that far from the city of my beloved city of Douala, where Mr. Mickey is currently catching this live broadcast from. So yes, save a piece and send us picture of the beautiful city of Bonamoussadi. I hope the beautiful city. But for my last account, please, Mr. Mickey, refrain from going to the market of Bonamoussadi. Just, I will not say more than that. Okay, more seriously. Oh, well. What a week we had yesterday, right? So, if you are new to successful trading and you did not catch maybe our updates on our Twitter feed, what's our Twitter feed again? It's Gangster Trade. This is it on here. So, we showed a recap this past Saturday, I believe, of some of the opportunity that were upon us. So congratulations to Trader of the Week or Trader of the Month so far, Miss Olivia. She has been just on fire, if we may say. She recorded her maiden 1000% aka 10 bagger on FCX this past Friday. So congratulations. Many more to come. All right. So what is in store for us today, for today and for the week, right? So the idea here is to prepare you, the traders, to make a profitable trading sessions with our strategies. That's what we are all about on here. So today, if you are kind enough to come and watch this show, we're going to reveal a little watch list that's generated yesterday evening. Those in my Discord, they will be privy to it maybe sooner than some of you here on YouTube. But in any case, if you also want to be to have the opportunity to get your 10 bagger like Miss Olivia, well, go to Successful Tradings and you can schedule a session. You can watch one of the videos that are posted. Was it on Friday or early? No, Saturday actually, on how to go about trading earnings in the US markets. Gambling before is never a consistent strategy. I mean, getting lucky, yeah, if you want to rely on being lucky here and there on Apple, Netflix, or I don't know, Amazon, yeah, good power to you. But if not, really, there is a better way to consistently make profit. So I've been speaking for 5 minutes or so. Could Mr. Mickey or anybody who is on the show, please, could you just give me an okay that the sound is satisfactory? There's nothing more frustrating than being speaking and nobody is hearing you. So please, that will help me before we dive into the schedule for this week. All right, while we wait for that, so let's see. There is a slew of earnings this week. I mean, the heavy hitters will be coming next week. So this week, let me just go here through something that we posted in our Discord. Uh, and see, so good morning. Trader you just see in there with the handle Kulinani. That's Miss Olivia. Which trade we just showed you the 10. That's the person with the 10 bagger, her first 10 bagger on FCX on Friday, folks. All right, so I'm looking at some of the earnings for this week. So the lineup. So today in pre-market, what's there are a couple that came in, or three: Steel Dynamic, Albertson, and State Street. The one that I studied is State Street. I will be talking about that in a bit, but let me give you the lineup here for the rest of the week. Johnson & Johnson tomorrow, Procter & Gamble, Netflix. Then Wednesday, Tesla, Verizon, Anthem. Thursday, Intel, for whatever reason, I need to study Intel a little bit more going into this earning. I have a sense that a big surprise may be coming. In any case, right? So we will stand to benefit from that. And then Snap on Thursday. Snap spike on Friday for us. It was part of our Friday no wahala, so we enjoyed those over 200% gain. So somebody knows something about Snap, and they have been playing it. They have been when I say playing, meaning the market makers, they play with the price. That's what I'm referring to. And then on Friday, American Express and Schlumberger are two of the companies. So maybe not a heavy load here on this week two of earnings. So the banks, the financials started last week. Some of them going to continue this week. And then we just gave you the lineup here with the big names. Johnson & Johnson, Netflix on Tuesday. Then Tesla, Verizon on Wednesday. Thursday, Intel and Snap. And to close the week with American Express and the likes. All right, so that's the lineup on there. So let's see, what do we want to look to do here? The first thing we want to do on here as we welcome beautiful gates in, let's go to FinViz and just look at the overall pre-market, right? This is the overall pre-market. What's moving? The secret into making money option trading, folks, is to trade stock that are moving. Now you can say, how do you find stock that are moving? I'm sharing that with you. There's this tiny tool, tiny scanner called FinViz. I go in there every single morning or at any point of time, put it on auto refresh. I'm looking for optionable stocks, obviously, over $20. And I'm excluding here, the charts on the industry, I'm excluding the ETFs, just because the ETFs, I mean, the moves, the two ETF that we trade, QQQ, SPY, or even IWM, or XOP, those are they. But here we just really want to focus on the stock and the average daily volume. This is not the pre-market volume. Sometimes we get question onto that. And then I toggle here, I click on change. The change is measuring the move of the stock between the previous day close and the current price in pre-market, as we are currently approaching 5:55 a.m. Pacific, which means mountain time in Colorado. Yeah, the person who knows what I'm saying, the time in Colorado. It's currently 6:54, and Mr. Mickey in Douala, I believe he is +8. They are +8 in Douala, which means we are currently 6 minutes to 2 p.m. in my beloved city of Douala. Okay, so this is the pre-market on here. Albertson ACI had earnings. I believe they just released the earnings, so the stock is up 5.22%. CGC, I don't know anything about this company. It's an uranium company in Canada, up 4%. Baidu, what's in God's name with stock from China? I mean, I don't know about it. They are difficult for me to trade, to be honest with you. Very difficult to trade. So here's Baidu this morning. I'm not sure on what type of news. Baidu earnings are not today. I can't tell you that. But the stock is up 3%. Look at that gap. And it's gapping close to a significant level. So it may definitely, I will put it on the watch list to take a look at this. These are difficult to trade, but this is a 3-month, almost a 3-month high, right? So this stock has been very battered, going sideways, trading in range of 170, 140 since July. And now all of a sudden is gapping up. We witnessed a major bullish run-up of Baidu, I think July, August time frame, if I recall, maybe sooner than that, but where it went to $340. So let's see again if somebody again, because the big wells, the big institution are the one who are moving this market. So this is what we see under Oxy, typical of Monday. We have a lot of energy stocks that usually trying to move as well. Actually, you know what? Let me just do this. I just want to reset on here very quickly. Live actually do this. So optionable over $20. The reason that I wanted to do that, because instead that was the performance view that I was looking at. I could have just gone to overview. I want to see the industry, the sectors that the stock that are gapping are in. That's something that's is useful into knowing where the money is going. That's another insight that you're getting here on this live day trading, option trading for beginner on successful trading. So so I have my volume over 100 over 1 million shares daily. I'm excluding the ETF. That gives me a total number of 762 stocks that meet this criteria. So when you see it, these are the stocks that meet these 4 criteria that I have highlighted here. And then I click on change and I put it on 10 seconds auto refresh. All right, so on the let's go again on the bullish side. So on the bullish side, here's what the stock that I'm moving in pre-market. Baidu, I need to check what's the news on there, but a stock of interest to us on here, it's a stone company, a software company. We highlighted it in our Discord room on Friday. Why? Because look at the 3-month, almost, let's say, easy here to Lex. This is almost a 3-month downtrend since July, and then over the last week, every single day it was posting higher highs. These are the type of stock you want to trade, folks, because when that move starts, it usually have enough momentum to go a long way. All right, so those are the highlights on the bullish side. On the bearish side, Zillow Group is down minus 8% this morning. One in God's name, it's causing that's Futu. All right, this is a momentum trade here on Futu since last week. Every single day posting lower lows. So starting the week minus 7.85% with some heavy volume. 2.1 million shares on the Upstart. Has been on the uptrend. Is just there's that breakout above 350, right? So this morning is gapping down minus 5%. X is a stock of interest for us, truly, for the subscriber are successful trading, so I will say less on that. Open Door Technology, this is a real estate service company in the United States, trading at $22.44 or minus 4% this morning. What else do we see on here? Disney is starting bearishly minus 2%. That's interesting. The Cheesecake Factory, is that okay? The Cheesecake Factory, if I hover over its chart on here, the 3-month chart, I see support at the current price actually. So support could be at 40. So put this one in your watch list. And in the next coming days, we want to see the price bounce off of there. If that's the case, then we can take 45. I'm not sure what type of week, do they have weekly option or monthly option? So monthly option, this is the first day today to trade, well, not to trade. After last month expiration for monthly, for stock that have monthly expiration, the previous was October 15. So now the next expiration for monthly is going to be November 15, meaning you have plenty of time. And that's actually sometimes I like that setup because I can get into super cheap contract. My risk is small. And if a stock start moving, then I'm confident adding into the position. Monthly expiration, actually, they are not so bad in providing 10 bagger. If you remember back in April timeframe, we used this technique on an ETF IWM many times. Those videos are on YouTube should you decide to refresh your memory with that technique. So that's on there. So I'm going to, what am I going to do as of now? Say hello to is there anybody new who came into the live? No, not that much. So let's say we have about 10 minutes left. So this is what I did yesterday, right? So I went on Finviz, and you can do this at any time that you select. So on Finviz, you can go in and use the same standard filter that we have been using, right? Optionable over $20. We exclude the ETFs and the volume. We always want the volume. The purpose of the average daily volume here is to ensure that there's enough liquidity. Enough liquidity in the stock will lead to the option being relatively liquid, meaning that we are not dealing with crazy spread. Crazy spread is like between the mid price and the high, or the mid price and the bid or the ask. You don't have to be dealing with 50% like, oh, I don't know, 40, 60, 16 cents or something like that. So liquid options, you normally have a spread of 2 cents. The very embodiment of a liquid option, go to SPY options, right? Or Apple, or even QQQ. So the spread will be 2 cents, 1 cent, literally, right? So meaning you can get into the position and you can close the position quite nicely. All right, so this is what we did. I did last night. So the other condition that I added on here, and you can do this in this manner, you can either go to custom, so you go to the earnings date, and to plan your week, you just say, hey, show me, select this criteria of earnings over the next 5 days. Yeah. So this will yield. This is yielding 72 stock thereabouts. I'm not sure. Some of the dates may not be always accurate. So like this morning, I think we are getting a little bit more compared to yesterday, where there were 60 something. So because that's company confirming the earnings, but all of these company, they have the earnings. So what for me, I take pleasure into doing is to just look at the chart of the stock, right? And to see if, let's say, this is worth paying attention to. And I'm going to illustrate that on here with a few of them. I mean, Tesla, I'm going to leave Tesla alone just because. But a stock typically like this, right? This is a 3-month high. Friday, we traded at a 3-month high. So upon release of the earnings, something will get to give. So either the stock is going to continue really, really up, as most people believe, right? They expect that Tesla earnings are going to be great. Now, I have no idea, folks. I do not spend time studying the number of cars that were delivered. There are techniques out there on the internet where people actually can predict how many cars Tesla have sold because of the series number. Yeah, if I had an hour to waste, I don't know if it's a waste, but I mean, a stock. What this is the lesson of the day. A stock beating its earnings does not equate that stock going up. If you're watching this show for the first time, print that statement big and then spend the next couple of weeks, the next 3 weeks of earnings, yeah, verifying this. A stock can beat earnings and then go down. And conversely, a stock can not meet the earning, miss the earnings and go up. The emphasis over the last 2 or 3 years has really been more into the guidance, meaning the analysts are looking what is the company telling them from a forward-looking perspective. If you're telling them, oh, this is what you did over the last 3 months, but what are you going to do over the last 3 months, over the next year? Do you have a plan in place, maybe to make up the revenue that you could not generate? That's what matters to the stock market. The stock market's forward-looking. A company coming out just saying, oh, we had a great quarter. Yeah, fine. What will you be doing for me as an investor over the next coming month? It's what it's being looked at. So be very mindful of that when people are talking on YouTube or on the internet. Oh, such and such company, we know that's going to be. No, it's not. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't give you any piece of information whatsoever on their ability of that stock to go up or to go down. So for us, what we do, we actually wait for the earnings to come out, and after then we can trade based onto the gap in either direction. There is a technique that we have mastered on here, and which is part of the gangster strategy. That's how we go. The 10 baggers that you have seen, the numerous trade that we made videos in the last earnings where we were trading stock for $1. Meaning, yeah, contract at 1 cent, meaning real money, you invest $1. Can you imagine that? That's possible. Last week, I just made this video was showing you, talking about that. What's that video? This video here. This was WBA. This is what this contract did, from 2 cents to $2. Yeah, you can trade that after earnings confidently. So for me here, what I wanted to do here, let's quickly go here and talk about this. So from this list, I just spent time looking at some of the charts, right? So if I like a chart, I will then just put that stock in my watch list of earnings, if you will. The purpose for me is to monitor the contract that I picked on here. So without any further ado, since we promised you guys that, so I'm going to post it inside of our Discord. In here, I'm just going to reveal it and take a picture of that. So the first stock that I have on here, they are in alphabetical order, right? So let's see, could I put them in alphabetical order? Let me go here, and so the ticker, let me put them in alphabetical order. Let's not start with Z. Let's start with BKR. Yes, when I was looking, BKR huge. What do I like about this chart? Look at it, folks. From one end, the left-hand side of the chart, to all the way to the right-hand side of the chart. So you could have gotten this stock for 20 bucks early or mid-July. Now it's trading at 27. Its earning is coming. I am looking forward to what's going to happen. Only 2 things can happen here. Either BKR continue to go up, or it's going to be coming down. So I'm tracking the 30 calls on here to see what's going to be happening. But definitely, I think you will have the next step for you to find exactly this week when the BKR will have its earnings. So that's one of the stock on my so-called list of earnings. So how much were the 30 call? The 30 call bid were 20 cents when I generate that watch list. You can check where that is today. So the next stock that I had on this list, and I'm not seeing it on here, but I'm going to quickly jump to the next one, as you see on my screen there. CXSX. This is railroads. I've known this company for quite a while. This is the type of company that will come and miss earnings, miss their forecast, and then based on what they tell the analysts, the stock will go up. I've witnessed that many times over the years. So what do I like this one? The reason I like this one, because it's currently at resistance, previous resistance at $33 or $34 if you will, right? So eagerly awaiting the move in either direction on here. Will the direction be upward or downward? I do not know. I cannot guess. But here's what I know. The 35 calls, they were going for 30 cents, and the 32.5 put, they were going for 10 cents. So I already have my gangster trade ready, if you will, for the CSX earnings. So that's the second stock on there. The third stock that I picked on here is Halliburton. Similar type of chart as BKR, because they're in the same industry, right? So the industry here for Halliburton is oil and gas, equipment and services, and the stock just got out of range in mid-September, above 20, and has been posting higher highs with some small pullback. So this is something that, this is a stock that we're looking forward to. Though if it is to come to be traded on the downside, I highlighted the 27, no, on the upside I highlighted the 27 calls. The bid was 28 cents on them, and the 24.5 puts. So those my two strike price. On the bullish side for Halliburton, 27 calls, and on the bearish side, 24.5. Next stock on here very quickly, as we are pressed by time. I need to reset this show in 6 minutes and prepare myself for the subscribers. I think we have a couple of Ganser trade that we need to share with them. HPQ. So HPQ, very well-known company, right? So the chart on here is just a perfect chart for people, for traders who are into day trading and, and swing trading, because a lot of swings on this chart, right? The size of the big candles and red candle is what indicate the potential of making money on here. So what are we tracking on here on this chart? We are tracking the 30 calls, 16 cents, and we are tracking the 27 puts, 22 cents was those price as of yesterday when I was generating that watch list. The next chart on that, so the next stock this week that's going to be having earning, and which chart we are really interested in, is Nice Swift Transportation Holding. KNX is the ticker for that, and KNX on here has been bearish for the late part of September all the way to last week, and then all of a sudden the last couple of days posting a couple of higher highs, now trying to recoup above the previous resistance. You look to on the left hand side of the chart, you see resistance at 50. How do you determine that resistance? The number of touches that have happened on the many touches, over 10 touches at 50. So definitely for this one, KNX, what are we tracking? We above 50. From above 50, I mean, anything is possible. I believe it has yeah, the expiration is monthly, meaning you have until November the 19th. So for us, the strike price that we are picking on here to track if it goes above 50 is the 55 calls, and they were going for 20 cents back then. I mean, this price, you could get an entry much lower than that. The next stock on here very quickly is LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Another chart, bearish action, and then recent, over the last week, recent bullish action. Is in the middle of nowhere, really, between its bottom at 36 and all the high there at 48. Something has got to happen on here. A direction needs to be picked on here. So for us, what are we tracking? I love this one. I love this one because its options are super cheap. It has more weekly options, which we adore, right? Because smaller time frame, meaning our risk, it's smaller. Upon having a big move, the payout are galore. So this has 10 bagger written all over it should he decide to move in either direction, for that matter, right? None of these stock that I'm picking on here, I'm not assuming, making any assumption whatsoever. My only the premise into this selection is strictly that these stocks are likely to make big moves. And for us, we know how to make money if the stocks are moving up with calls, and we know how to make money if the stock are moving down with puts. That's all I'm saying. So please do not misread, misconstrued my analysis on here as, oh, I know the direction. Nobody knows the direction going into earnings. So LVS, what are we tracking from? I'm just looking at the charts, right? So on the bullish side, I'm tracking the October 22nd 44 calls, and on the bearish side, I'm tracking the October 22nd 36 puts. Each one of those, they were going respectively yesterday for 14 cents and 12 cents. I'm pretty sure we can get both in both directions for 10 cents today. Yeah. So I need to check what's the date for LVS on there, but that's another one. I have two stocks to go. The next one on here is Next Energy. Here's this chart. It resembles a little bit, though it's in a different sector. It resembles the chart of LVS that we just saw, right? So bearish, and then recently facing resistance at exactly 82. So a breakout above this resistance provide a lot of room to this stock. Well, unfortunately, well, fortunately in this case, I don't know which one it is. It only has monthly expiration. So the next expiration is November the 19th. And for that, should it be able to clear the 82 resistance, we are picking 90 calls. They were going for 15 cents bid. Should it be rejected there, my friend, we're going to be picking, we just look left on the chart, right? 75, 70, anything below 76, that line on there gives you the direction to track for the put side. So that's about that. Do we have one for the road? Well, Netflix, I reserve. We will be talking tomorrow inside our Discord about Netflix. This Netflix sideways for over 7 days. Yeah, something's bound to happen. Will they blow the earnings, and then the Wall Street will cheer them up, or will they come back to earth below 500, in the 500 range? We shall find out Tuesday after market close. That's when Netflix has the earnings. The last stock I see here on the watch list of earnings that I prepared yesterday is PHG. PHG is this stock here. Here's the chart of it. Diagnostic Research. I don't know anything about this company, but look how jumpy this chart is, folks. Yeah, jumpy meaning moving. I'm talking about the number of gaps. Can you count the number of gaps over the last 3 months on there? So expiration on here is November 20th. All right, and almost as if we put in support recently at 40. Is it 43? And plenty of room to go upward. So on the upward direction, how about 50? It's capable of doing that. 2 times this stock has rallied within a few days, right? So imagine you have 22 days open days. That's what the monthly are, right? There's about 22 open days inside of the month for this stock, and we are looking for it to gain $4-5, and it has done that recently. End of October into early August, it took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to go from $45 to 48 something. So let's see what happened. The price on those 50 calls was yesterday, the bid was about 20 cents. So folks, here you are. Here, so that's some of the few. I mean, I could have picked so many more, right? So, but for the principle on here, if you know how to do technical analysis, you can definitely set yourself. Yeah, the PPG industry, for instance. Yeah, look at this one. This is the type of momentum. So if you were to read this chart, let's say a couple of weeks ago, you will have inferred that support was at 145. How? Because it has bounced there twice already. After consolidation, it went on to a bullish momentum that took the price from 145 to 160 at the close of last week. That's not bad at all. That's all you need to be doing to make money trading options. And these are the skills that we would like to share with you on here on an ongoing basis on Mondays, if you so elect. So please, if you liked our video, leave us a comment, leave us a question. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, Mr. Mickey left off a question. He's in the city of Douala, where it's currently 2:20, approaching 2:20 Pacific time, just on the side of the Atlantic Ocean, enjoying his fresh fresh bake or fresh broiled fish or fresh barbecue fish in Douala. Well, folks, hopefully you got something out of this. For some of us, we are going to go into our Discord, ready to take some gangster trade. We hope to pan out into potential 10 baggers, right, later this week. And we will meet you again next Monday. continuing week number 3 of earnings season. So in the meantime, you can catch us on our Twitter as well as inside our Discord, or even live commentary from the blog Successful Trading. Yes, you can speak with me live when you find yourself on Successful Trading. Have a great trading day, have a great trading session, and we catch you on the next episode. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.